we had the tutorial for this very beautiful wire ring in previous tutorial. I had told you I'm going to make a bracelet for this wire ring, and on this tutorial I'm going to tell you how. One of the easiest ways is to imitate the ring, the shape and the design. Just scale it up that would be appropriate to your wrist. But I'm going to tell you about a different design. Just draw a line all around your wrist like this on a paper and draw the design. I'm going to draw a teardrop shape with a swirl just like this and another one at the above. This would be a cuff bracelet with a bead in between and wire coiling parts. Okay, to make the cuff bracelet, we need a mold. I'm using a glass and a used wire, and I'm going to wrap it all around the glass that I have to measure the size that I'm going to cut on the main wire. And I would put it on my wrist, and the size is almost good. So I open it up and I would put it on my 1 millimeter thick wire and cut it out. Okay, I'm doing this with a wire cutter, and this is the length that I am going to shape and form. But before anything, I need to make it straight and to reduce any weaving parts. So I'm using my chain nose pliers to make it straight. I start at the beginning and then change the place of the chain nose pliers to make all parts straight, just like this. It's almost done, and it's okay to start with. So I'm going to wrap it all around the glass, or any other cylindrical shapes is good. Okay, I would wrap it all around this glass. It's just like a circle, and I'm going to wear it and test it out. It's a little big, so I'm going to squeeze the start and ending point just in the direction of a circle. I'm doing this gradually and check the shape and the form not to be lost. Just like a spring, I'm going to squeeze it and form it, and this is the time to try it out and to evaluate the shape. It's going to be something like this, and good. Just as the drawn part, I'm going to change the place of the two tail, and on the beneath tail I'm going to make a swirl just like this with my round nose pliers. Of course, it's the upper side as the drawing, and I'm going to make a teardrop shape first. I'm using my round nose pliers to shape it better, and then to put the stone in between to see if there is a good place for the stone. It's a little small, so I'm going to make it more wide. Then let's check it out. It's good. And I'm going to squeeze the end and also make a very little loop at the end of this teardrop shape. When I'm sure that the size is okay and the additions is done, I'm going to make that very little loop at the end with my round nose pliers, of course. When it's done, I'm going to squeeze it a little to the main frame, but be careful not to make the teardrop smaller, and do something like this. And still, this is a good place for the stone. The size is okay. Now I'm going to make the wire coiling, but before, let's try this out. That would be the look, and so beautiful. So for the weaving part, we need the thinner wire of about 0.5 millimeter in thick, and I'm going to put it at the beneath part of this frame and make a tie just like this, and I'm going to fasten it up with round nose pliers. Then I would continue wrapping the thinner wire all around this structure at least 3 or 4 times. And you know, this is a coiling part. I'm doing this and continue to make a wire coiling part here if needed. Squeeze it with chain nose pliers. And again, at the other side, cut it out and about 2 or 3 centimeters out of this structure. Insert the stone in and make another wire coiling part at the top of this teardrop shape. Again, use your round nose pliers to make a very beautiful tie in wrapping parts. This is the place that the stone is put, and I'm going to make another wire coiling part here and to attach the little loop to the main structure. So I would make a tie at first and then to wrap the thinner wire 2 or 3 times at this place. And when the wire coiling and wire wrapping is done, I'm going to cut the wire out, and don't forget to squeeze the ending part. Let's try it out. And that is so beautiful. You could use it at the direction that you desire. And let's try it out with the ring that we had the tutorial in previous video. And that is so beautiful. What do you think? Are you going to make one? Please let me know. And do you think it's better with a chain or a cuff bracelet or even both of them? Hope you had enjoyed this tutorial, and don't forget to hammer the 0.8 wire or 1 millimeter one to make it more strong. Take care and bye-bye.